What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, back in the place to be, and welcome to DC Legends. This is a hero collector on mobile. It just was released on iPhone and Android today. So if you have access to your app store, go ahead and download it. It's there waiting on you. Now, I used to play Marvel Avengers Alliance 2. I got really into it, and then out of nowhere, Disney decided that the game wasn't making enough money and they shut it down. I lost all of my money in the game, so I'm a little salty, definitely a little salty. But I'm pretty hyped that there is another superhero themed hero collector, so I'll definitely take a look at it. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys, when it comes to DC knowledge, I don't really have a lot of DC knowledge. I'm way bigger into Marvel than I am DC. But like I said, I do like a good superhero game, so we'll definitely take a look at this title here. So here's the combat. Now, as far as graphics are concerned, I gotta say that Marvel Avengers Alliance 2 looked a little bit better. Let's actually slow this down so you guys can kind of see the real animations. Oh, this guy's trying to taunt me, huh? So he's taunting, so I have to attack him. No surprises there. That's kind of, see, the animation just feels so slow when it's not on speed up mode. So we'll go ahead and speed it up, because this is the way the majority of most people will play this game, is with a speed up function here. No need to go slow here. Now, one thing I don't really like so far in the UI, if I press the skill, it doesn't actually attack anything. You have to actually click the mob, and that's typically okay. But like here, I want a buff. I want a buff. This is an AoE team buff. Why can't I just click it and buff everybody? So there's a few things that are a little wonky about the UI, but it's no real deal breaker. But yeah, I gotta get used to that, because the buttons just seem so clickable. Alright, another really cool thing about the UI is you see all of those red arrows. That lets me know that Wonder Woman is not strong against any of those people. Now, when it's gray, that means I'm neutral damage. And then when it's red, that means I'm still not strong against it. Hold on, is there anyone I'm strong against in this whole thing? Alright, see how it's green? That means I'm actually strong against these mobs. So it's really easy to see exactly which mobs you should focus on, depending on which character you're playing. Why is it on auto? Sorry about that. Alright, actually we can turn on auto since it's just one person left. Now, a lot of people see autoplay in these games and they immediately get turned off. The autoplay in this game is really dumb. It's not smart at all. It'll use AoE to hit one person. It'll buff over and over again. It'll heal when you take just a little bit of damage, like right there, AoE attack. Didn't really need to do that. So the AI isn't very intelligent, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. You will have to control your characters, and the way these games work, they get harder and harder as you go along. So there is a hard mode, story mode that you'll have to go through. There's also some events as well. So let's take a look at our base here real quick. Let's go back home, because that's basically combat. You kind of see the gist of what this game's all about. So here's my home base here. Now, as you can see, there's two coming soon little icons there. So I'm not sure what those are going to be. Here is Arena, so you unlock that at level 10. Like I say in all these games, Arena is really reserved for people that pay money. That's just the way it is. So if you want to be number one in PvP, you're gonna have to pay money. But if you want to just compete, fight, you'll still have plenty of fun as a free-to-play player, because like I always say, the majority of people that play these types of games play them for free. Only a few people are whales, or a few dozen people are whales, and they're always going to be at the top. So just compete with who you can compete with, and don't worry about trying to be number one in PvP. Just don't worry about it. Over here is another one right here, level 15, live events. And I'll cover this in a later video, because like I said, I'm a sucker for superhero games, even DC superhero games. So I'll definitely make a follow-up video talking about some other things about the game and what I kind of feel as kind of a final thoughts on the title. Little essence collector that just kind of sits there and builds up over time. So you got to log in, you click that and get some essences. So that's basically that. So let's take a look at our hero list here. And if you're not familiar with the hero collector, this is a hero collector. You collect heroes, you rank them up, and you fight. That's basically what a hero collector is all about. I kind of like these games. I wish somebody would make a hero collector and put it on Steam or something and kind of strip away a lot of the pay to win elements, make it really high strategy. It's just an untapped market, and I think it would do really well on a platform like Steam, but that's not what we're talking about here today. As you can see, Got Wonder Woman there, Flash, Batman, and the way you kind of want to do this here is Batman, for example, he's a 1-star. I collect 15 of his fragments and he ranks up to a 2-star. Now, as far as getting more fragments, you obviously can get them through the story mode, and of course, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get them in hard modes and things like that. As far as the currencies and what you need to buy, I'm gonna save that for the second video that I do on this, once I kind of get a feel for the title and kind of understand, you know, what type of currencies you need, how fast the stamina drains away, that type of thing. But this kind of gives you an idea of how much the essence gems cost as far as the dollar amounts go. And you can kind of get a feel for it. Like, let's say, for example, $5 is 1,000 gems. Energy is 100 gems. So, you know, take that for what it is. Every time you level up, you do get a refresh in stamina, and I'm sure the stamina level continues to rise as you go along. So we'll take a look at that, like I said, at a later date. Once I kind of get a little bit more acclimated to the game. Like I said, I wanted to kind of put this video out so you guys would see that this game is available to play. Download it on the App Store. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Once again, guys, my name is FG3000s. Jump in there, play some DC Legends. I will for the next few days, and like I said, be on the lookout for a second, maybe a third video, depending on what Arena looks like and what these live events look like. And I will see you next video. Later.